Today with the transfer window closing yesterday, I'm going to give you my thoughts on the transfer window and review the signing. Do I still think what I think a few weeks ago? Then go on to some of the departures that left. So yeah. So first of all, Leon Diaku came in on a permanent deal from Union Berlin. That one was where I don't think we would have if we didn't get promoted, as it was the clause in his contract where if Sunderland got promoted to the Championship, he came in permanently. He's barely played this season, but he's been injured for most of it so far. So let's just say what happens. I personally would have just loaned him out or something, but it didn't. So he's here. Let's see what he can do. So yeah. Daniel Ballard came in from Arsenal for undisclosed fee. I'm really happy with the signing. Obviously it's unfortunate he got injured, but when he did play it, he was very, very good defender. How we attracted that quality defender to the club, I'll never know. And I'm looking forward to when he comes back in a few months to hopefully sort of. So yeah. Jack Clark came back from Tottenham for undisclosed fee. I really like Jack Clark. I mean, you saw the other night what he could do against Rotherham. Got 2 goals. Got 2 assists in the goal. Got 2 goals and 3 assists this season so far, and I think he's a really good signing. Really young. The fee is a bit questionable. So we paid 10 million, but if he rises to what he could be, 10 million could be an absolute steal for him in a few years. But yeah, I'm happy he came back. He's had a really good start to the season at left wing back, and let's hope he can continue. So yeah. The next Adil Lacy from West Ham. Now, to be fair, I haven't really saw much of him, and the one time I have really saw him play against Sheffield Wednesday, he didn't really impress. Let's be honest. But he's a young lad who's barely played professional football. Let's support him and let's get behind him. And yeah, West Ham fans at this point the same goal. So hopefully when he gets a chance, he can take it. Obviously, he's behind Daniel Sturck in the pecking order, but let's see what happens if he gets the chance here. Alex Bass came in on an undisclosed play from Portsmouth. He just came in as backup goalkeeper. Let's be honest. At this point we didn't get a experienced goalkeeper, but as he's only a backup, he did against Sheffield Wednesday. The goalkeeper stuff actually thought he was okay. He did give them a goal by kicking, but if he's only going to be backup to Anthony Patterson, fair enough. So yeah. Ellis Sims came in on loan from Everton, along with Daniel Ballard. I'm not really including Jack Clark here because Jack Clark was there last season. He's the one player who's really came in and made an impact. Scored 3 goals in the first, as he played 6 because he didn't get off the bench the first game. And he's looked good. The last 2 or 3, I think it's a result of not having a full pre-season. He struggled a bit, but hopefully he can get back up to speed. He looked really good, and he helped Ross Stewart out, and him and Ross Stewart's a dangerous one too for any team in this division. So yeah. Then we signed Julian Bennett from I don't know, for undisclosed fee. Whether this one is for one for now, I don't know. But obviously, he's obviously only 18 years old. He's already a full Costa Rican national cup, going to the World Cup in the winter. So it'll be interesting if he's going to be in now. But he's got a brilliant future. I mean, $1.5 million was so to value him. So let's just see what he can do. Will he play much this season? I don't know, but yeah, we'll wait and see. He's definitely got a good future, and he could do well. And if he gets the chance, hopefully he takes it. We signed Edouard Maitsu from PSG. It is a loan to buy, and some of the reports I've read is very positive. I've never saw him play in Trove, but he seems like a good player. I saw someone from Liverpool saying how we've attracted him is unbelievable, really. He's obviously got talent. He won't be playing for PSG, and he's been training a long time. Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, all these sort of players. He got some games last season, what shows that they clearly rate him, and I don't think they wanted to really let him go. They won't let him go because he wanted to come. So let's see. Apparently, he had a problem with his attitude, so hopefully that just doesn't really exist here because either was late in a meeting or something, or missed a meeting or something like that. So yeah. Then, I don't know his first name, but we signed that bar from Langhoven or something on undisclosed fee. It's a bit like Bennett. How much would he play really, if you get me? But he seems like a good young for the future. I saw that apparently. I saw someone thinks he can get to the Premier League in England. What was good. He's probably the out and out back for Corey Evans in truth. So let's just say, I mean, again, he's very positive rating. So yeah, he's only 19, so yeah, he's got plenty of time to develop and let's say what he can do. So yeah. Then beside our last sign was Amon Dinalo for Manchester United on loan. He obviously went for a lot of money, like a few years ago. I think it was 37 million they paid for him, what is a lot for when he was like 18 at the time. Rangers it didn't really work out, but coming here, I think he can like do really well. Like he's definitely got ability, or you won't be paying 37 million for him. Let me know that. It'd be interesting why he play good. At the minute we don't play wings, we play wing backs and two strikers. So will he play wing backs? Will he play up front? I don't know, but it'll be interesting to see. They were having, and to be fair, we've got a lot of good wingers option. Like I was mentioning about Clark got a goal and 2 assists last against Rotherham the other day. Good say no, he didn't get a goal or any assists. Absolutely ripped their left back apart. You've got Pat Roberts, you've got Bennett, you've got Dinalo, Embel can play there, you've got Diaku. So we definitely got plenty of options. It's just how will we choose to use them pretty much. So yeah. So I'm going to go on to the out. So and for the three, the ones that got related, we'll put them in position order. So yeah. So Labour's went to Northampton. I think it was the right decision to let Labour's go as we like and as he weren't good enough for the championship and he was like our backup goalkeeper. To be fair, I would have kept if I knew we were going to get Alex Bass, funny enough, I know I'm contradicting myself. I would have kept him as Anthony Patterson like and to be fair, on his day can be this goalkeeper, obviously he was having mistaken, but doesn't every second choice goalkeeper have a mistake in them if you get what I mean. I'm surprised he went to Northampton as I think he's good enough to play like still in League One, but maybe because he wants to go back near home and Northampton close to Coventry. So yeah, wish him all the best like I do with every player on this list. Jordan Willis like got released, hasn't found the club. Obviously Willis had a hard time with injuries over the past like year, hasn't to 18 months. I don't think he's played like since February 2021 where we got beat up towards about 2-1. But I think that he was a good defender when we did have him, and I do hope he someone attack a punt on him if you get me, because when he was here, especially in his first 18 months, he was a really good defender. Seeing that injuries like knocked it for him, so yeah. On with Jamali, went to this foreign club. I'm not going to try and pronounce their name. FC something. With Jamali, similar story to Willis, where he spent most of his time at Sunderland, like out injured, and even when at the back end of last season he was fit, he was getting picked. If you get me, he was lucky for him being the bench. They played 3 games and they actually looked good against Wigan and Charlton, but and we probably wouldn't have went up if he didn't have that contribution against Wigan, but it probably was the right thing to do, let him go, and I just think now we've got better with like when Ballard comes back, Cirque, and you've still got Bailey Wright, Baffa, Lacey. So yeah, I wish him all the best. I did feel sorry for him at his time at Sunderland as it couldn't have been easy coming to a new company in a pandemic at the time and getting into early on, but yeah, hopefully he does well, I'm sure he will do, so yeah. Ian McGady, George Hibbs on a free transfer. I think this was the right decision to let McGee go, as of course he had a long-term injury and he barely played at the last season. He's getting no that he's still on big wages and he was barely contributing. And like I think I said at the time, he deserves to go somewhere where he was going to play and contribute, rather than pretty much like not really playing in the championship and when he did play struggling, if you get what I mean. And like I said, I just think we've got better options than him now, like Donaldo, Clark, Gooch, Roberts, Justin and Bennett's a good up and coming player. So yeah, I love McGady and I loved him during his time at Sunderland, but it was the right time to move on. He's obviously injured and there's a hard time with hips, but hopefully when he comes back in a few weeks, he can do well. So yeah. Will Grigg went to MK Don. Best news of the transfer window getting him off. He didn't want to be here to start with. He didn't even try when he was here and stuff like that, and it was 100% the right decision not to offer him a new contract. To be honest, he's not going to be missed, and we didn't really have to replace him because he weren't here for the last 18 months of his contract really. But yeah, bang on the right decision. Anyone in the club who even consider offering good new contract should have been sat in the spot really, but yeah, I'm not even wishing him good luck, so yeah. Ellis Taylor joined Hartlepool on loan. I think it was the right decision to get him out playing football as as he's a talented lad, and I think he's at the point where now I know he's on 19, but he has to play professional football. If you get Megan Hartlepool at the club, he's actually a Hartlepool fan. He's still like he probably didn't even have to move house. He's still in the North East. I think it was the right decision to see how he goes like in League Two like this season, and then make a decision on him. Do you sell him because I know when he comes back, he's got 1 year left on his contract. Do you like loan him again, give him a new contract, or do you give him or do you put him back in the 23? It'll be an interesting decision. But let's say I wish I was Taylor all the best. I've had a few interactions with him myself and Trophy. He's a nice lad, so yeah, good luck to him. Jack Diamond's joined Lincoln on loan again. I think it's the right decision to let Jack Diamond go. Yeah, on loan. He had a good season in League Two last season where he was one of the standout players, and the natural step to League One was obviously like needed as he's proved to be one of the better players in League Two. Can he cut in League One? And Lincoln, I think, is a good club for him. And they play good football from what I know, and I think he can do really well there. And again, he's another one we've got to make a decision on as well as Taylor. Diamond also comes back 1 year left on his contract, so let's say he's 22, so it's probably his last chance to break into the first team. So yeah. Then the deadline to departs of Carl Winchester join Shrewsbury. I am a bit sad about it, but I do think it was the right decision to let Carl Winchester go, as I did like Carl Winchester. And in League One, he was a solid performer, like last season, and would never let you down and give 100%. He can play right. He can play. Then Shrewsbury fans who might be watching this, he can play right wing back in the back five. He can play right centre back in the back five. He can play centre midfield. He can play right back in the back four. And I think for League One level, he's a really good player, and I think he'll do well. And I think he could easily be going to a better team than better team than Shrewsbury like in League One, but he just isn't good enough for the Championship, unfortunately. Unfortunately, unless he gets recalled in January, I doubt he will. If you look at the options, this is another reason why I've let him go, because of the options in midfield where he was behind Evans, Neil, Pritchard, Barr came in, Maitsu came in. We still got Embleton, O'Neill obviously playing right centre back, but he can play there. Mattea didn't go out on loan, so we've got plenty of options. He just fell like down the pecking order. Right wing back, he's behind Lyndon Goetz, he's behind Try Hume. Huggins will be back soon. I reckon O'Neill, if he doesn't have to play right centre back, will be ahead of him. Centre backs again, that's the one place I could say him playing it back up to O'Neill really, but until Ballard comes back. But yeah, as it's probably a farewell to Carl Winchester if he doesn't get recalled in the window. But his contract's up in the summer, and I doubt we'll get a new one. But I wish him all the best. I did like Winchester. So yeah, he was a brilliant lad and everything like that. So yeah, so overall I am happy with the window. On the last day, just to make sure we've got enough depth, I would have brought another centre half in. But other than that, I don't really have any complaints. And we'll get away. We could have got experienced goalkeeper, we could have got another striker, but I think we can get away until January, maybe full back as well. But I think you can get away with it. We've got players who can play there, and let's see how we can do. We had a good start. I think these lads deserve to be trusted. Most of them played a part in League One last season, so yeah, we lost nobody big. Stuart's still here, you can get him signed to a new contract. So yeah, I'll give it a solid 7 out of 10. Leave your thoughts in the window. So yeah, so that's the end of the video. Like, subscribe, view, comment, and say yeah.